Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or message for you. So what I like to do is to start by holding each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating with you. So deck number one, could your story or message be here in deck number one? Okay. Or is your story or message here in deck number two? Could your story or message be here? All right. Or is your story or message here in deck number three? Is your story or message here? All right, I hope you have made your selection. We are going to go ahead and begin with deck number one. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Star. Overall energy, we have the King of Swords, Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. All right, so for you guys, I am getting some sort of fiery energy. Maybe the desire to be clear or correct. I feel like there's a need for you to make some sort of decision, or you're making some sort of decision based off of, your passions. It seems to also be like maybe a sense of urgency in regards to why you made a certain decision or why you will be making a certain decision. I feel like something's also going on where like the gloves are off, and there could be, I was getting something in regards to either revenge or no more Mr. or Mrs. Nice Guy. Like someone maybe wants to come out swinging is what I'm getting. And that also goes back to that competitive energy. Yeah, I'm getting that someone is feeling fired up. And yeah, like really ready to be very vocal and direct. Now, the only thing is that it looks like maybe because you're being very honest, something might be coming off as brutally honest, because I feel like either you are hurting someone's feelings with your boldness, or someone is, either you're hurting someone's feelings or they're hurting yours. So I kind of feel like someone is maybe having some sort of regrets and feeling bad about something that was said or done in the past. But I do feel like things change for the better, or, there's a better outcome at the end of the day. I kind of feel like maybe if you were the one that did or said something harsh, someone is coming towards you like, I wasn't offended, or no hard feelings, or it's okay, I forgive you type energy. So I feel like at first you might feel bad about something, but then things start to work themselves out. It also looks like if you've been thinking about someone who you've been trying to push away, like you didn't want to be bothered by the thoughts or memories of someone, I feel that there could possibly be a reconciliation. Something or someone is coming to cheer you up. It's either the person that you were already dealing with, or it could be just someone different. If it's romantic, it could be a soulmate. If it's not romantic, it could just still be someone who you have a deep connection with. But I feel like someone is going to cheer you up and you're going to feel much better. I'm seeing something also being as confirmation. Now, if there are competitive energies, like there are several people competing for your attention, or you are competing for someone's attention, I feel like there are other people involved. So we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energies. So those could be the type of energies that are around you. Is in any form of competition, love or career, is just competitive energies. I feel too that someone is wanting to expose themselves or express their vulnerability. It seems like someone has a willingness to be open with you, or you are having a willingness to be open with someone. I see a situation working itself out, or maybe you thought something was bad, but it's actually good for you. I feel like in a love situation, if there's someone coming towards you, this person is going to be very sensitive. They're going to be very nurturing. They're going to be grounded. They may even be psychic or intuitive. I feel like the two of you are going to be tapped into each other. There are going to be moments where there's confirmations that you guys think about each other around the same time. I see someone who is also like a narcissist or self-absorbed, but not the definition that everyone thinks of when they hear narcissist. This is going back to like that original narcissism, someone who just likes to spend a lot of time in the mirror, someone who is always fixing their hair, their clothes, they like to smell good, they're just always concerned about their looks. So I get that type of narcissism. So somebody likes their body, or they like their hair, they like something about their physical appearance, and they can get a little self-absorbed with it. I feel like you're also going to be doing a lot of generous things for other people. I feel like you're trying to make people feel better. Like I was saying earlier, it looks like somebody's trying to cheer somebody up. So I feel like somebody is, and that could be you, maybe you're doing a lot of things for people who seem to feel down or depressed, like you're trying to lift them up, lift up their spirits. Maybe you're saying really nice things to them. Maybe you are talking about how beautiful someone is, or talking about how, just talking about all their good attributes. And I feel like there is a blessing in that. I also feel that you have some sort of a gift that is meant to be shared with other people. A gift or a talent, it doesn't matter. And that could be anything. It could be singing. It could be speaking. It could be writing. It could be channeling. It could be something spiritual. Excuse me. So whatever that gift is, I feel like you'll be sharing it with people, or it's meant for you to share that gift. If you've been wondering, like, what should I do with this gift that I have? I feel like it's meant for you to share it with other people. And usually it's about also kind of being relatable with people and being honest, like an open book, and just expressing yourself, and like letting people know that you understand. So, you know, I just kind of feel like you are being very compassionate this week. Now, also, someone may be in love with your ability to be compassionate, or maybe that's someone's love language, is someone who has compassion. Like you like someone who likes to feed the homeless, or you like someone who cares about their community, or who does things that are very generous for other people. That might be some sort of a love language for you. You like get starry-eyed when you see someone, they're like, man, you know, watching them feed the homeless, that's so sexy. Like, I kind of feel like someone is really turned on by someone's generosity. Now, also, I'm getting something about modeling. I do feel like some of you could become a star based off of your physical appearance. So I see that there's something that you were giving up about, like you lost hope or you lost faith. Maybe you were told no, or you got rejected in regards to your career, especially if it is, you know, dealing with modeling. And it looks like something that was good that happened. It's like you thought it was bad, but no, this is a good thing. Like because that door closed, you wouldn't have never ran into this opportunity, and it's even bigger, you know, and it's better for you. So I feel like if you lost faith about something, you never really lost it. Also, that does make me think of whatever is meant for you is meant for you. You didn't really lose anything or anybody. So whatever is meant for you is meant for you. Whether it's the same person, if it's meant for you, that person will be back. You'll hear from them. If that person was not meant for you, this is something even better in store. I feel like something is limitless, like there's a limited supply of things that you desire within the universe. You just have to maybe believe it or understand your potential, or understand what you can manifest. I know those of you that listen to me or follow me for a while know that I'm always kind of on the fence about manifestation. And I said this in a private, not a private, but, you know, just on one of my IG posts. But, you know, for those of you that don't follow me up there or would never see that, you know, again, I just kind of feel like manifestation, for one, probably depends on your personal birth chart, something that's in your birth chart. Like people who feel like, well, I manifested this and I manifested that. Guarantee, my personal belief, it was already in your birth chart. Like something was written for you to do that. Like you have that gift or that ability to manifest very easily. Others, I feel like maybe it's a little more difficult to manifest certain things. Across the board, though, I feel like if you're trying to manifest material things or like finances, I feel like those are easier to manifest than love and relationships. Not saying that you can't, but it seems like it comes much quicker and much easier. So yeah, but I feel like some of you are also maybe understanding certain things about manifestation or what you are able to manifest. So that's what you're kind of focused on. You're like, oh, okay, well, I learned a cool trick. I know how to manifest this, and I know what I need to do to bring certain things into my life, and that's what I'm going to do. Or this is how I manifest. So you also might be doing something that's outside of the box when it comes to manifestation. You're also being asked to keep an open mind about the things that are coming your way, because you might not realize that something is for you off the bat, but eventually something's going to make sense, or you're going to have clarity, or you're going to have some sort of understanding. I do see a lot of financial security coming your way too, like a lot of abundance and stability. Something also looks like it's being handed down to you. Something in regards to your family legacy, or something that runs in a family. Like I feel like you've been gifted with something that runs in a family, and that could be a number of things. So it also may be time for you to work on that. I keep getting something about hair. I don't know if someone likes to do hair, but something seems like it's emphasizing hair. I feel like someone does have like killer hair, like something about their hairstyle is just like really, really, really nice. I do get the image of someone who has something very similar to the picture, where it's more so like tapered on the sides, or it's like I guess like a mohawk on one side, and then the other part is like really long and drifted up in their face. But yeah, I feel like you guys are going to have like an abundance before the week is out. Something is going to come to you in abundance here. I feel like there's someone around you that likes to drink wine. It could be red or white, but I'm getting more of white wine. Someone is more of a white wine drinker. So let me go ahead and clarify some things. Relationship-wise, something could start off from a distance. You might be in a long-distance relationship. You might start having like a lot of dreams about someone coming towards you, or maybe you feel like someone's been communicating with you through dreams. So 5 of Cups looks like you might be disappointed because something that you were getting ready to do, you don't get to do it. It looks like you were maybe getting ready to maybe go on a trip, or there's something that you wanted to do but you can't do it now, or something is like a dead end, or something had to be canceled. It almost looks too like maybe someone lost their nerve, like maybe you were getting ready to call someone and then you lost your nerve and just hung up the phone, or they picked up the phone but nothing was said, like someone just went silent. I also feel that you might be looking at someone, or someone's looking at you from a distance, but they're sad. They're feeling bad about something. Somebody is regretting something that happened in the past, or a decision that they made or didn't make. Someone feels like they missed an opportunity. They're like, why didn't I take this opportunity? Now it's too late. But it's not too late. I feel like if this is you, there's something better, or the way it's going to happen is better than the way it was getting ready to take off. This is better. If you are going through a breakup, I feel like I said, it's for the best. There's something better in store. If you lost a job, there's something better in store. You thought something was too late, and it's not. That's all I can say. It's not too late. I'm also feeling that an air sign is unaware of how much you miss them, or if it's not an air sign, either way, someone is unaware of how much you miss talking to them. Seems like there's also just pain in regards to a long distance relationship. I don't know who this is. I still keep getting that energy of taking no prisoners. So it kind of makes me feel like someone is coming forward, like, I don't care who you're talking to, like, you gonna listen to me, or you gonna answer the phone, or you're not gonna ignore me. Like, I feel like someone is trying to come across as very direct, or someone is like, I don't care if this hurts your feelings, like, I need to tell you this, or somebody needs to tell you. You might be dealing with someone who's very sensitive. I still feel like, you know, whoever's feelings get hurt, whether it's yours or theirs, it's going to be okay. Like, that was for the best. That needed to be, that needed to come out. And something is also healing. Like honesty is healing or therapeutic. It's therapeutic to talk about your business. Like, okay, so I'm getting something about airing your dirty laundry, and it's therapeutic. Even if the family is like, why are you posting something like that on social media? I kind of feel like, you know what? I don't have time to worry about what you feel about it. This was therapeutic for me, and believe it or not, it helped other people. Other people relate to what I was going through. Now, even though this is an unusual, depiction of the Six of Cups, I also feel like, someone from the past will be reaching out to you, or you'll be reaching out to them. There's an opportunity for you guys to reconcile or put something out there. It's like, we need to talk about this. We need to clear the air here. Let's put things on the table. I just heard somebody say, do you like me? It's kind of like 6th grade, where I just feel like somebody is walking up to, like a guy is walking up to a girl. He's like, do you like me? Instead of writing it on paper, it's just like, I just want to know. Like, I just want to know if you like me. Like, I like you. Something seems very innocent about a love connection. Somebody has been waiting for the right time to say something. I feel like whoever you are thinking about, they're thinking about you too. Something is mutual. They're just quiet about it, or you're quiet about it. And also someone is waiting for the right time. I'm getting lurking energy. Someone is making some sort of plans, and then they're just going to drop the ball. Yep. Someone also may have recently expressed their feelings publicly or on social media, and now they're just kind of waiting back to see, what the response is. And then also, those of you that have seen The Color Purple, it is making me think of that scene where, what's-her-face, Suge Avery she didn't like Mister's cooking. And so when, what's-her-face cooked for her, what's her name? Whoopi Goldberg's character. She cooked, she was like, she basically just wanted to cook for her and see what she thought about her cooking. She like, let me see if she, maybe she'll eat what I cook. And so she knocked on her door, and then she like left the food tray outside the door. And then she ducked real fast because she was expecting Suge to like throw all the food, up against the wall. And she was like, I just sat back watching to see what colors the walls gonna turn. So, she was surprised to find out that, oh, she didn't throw my food back out. She liked my cooking. So I kind of feel like maybe that's what happened. Like, someone is being vulnerable and serving their heart on a platter, and then waiting to see, like, what the outcome is going to be. I do feel like someone has the courage to be themselves and to just cut loose. Yeah, and then let me look at the star. Someone also wants to take care of you and nurture you, especially someone that maybe has a lot to offer. They feel like they have so much. They're like, I don't need all of this. Like, you can have it, or I want to share this with you. And it doesn't just have to be money. It could just be someone's feelings. It depends on what you value. What is it that you value a lot? And this person has a lot of that, and they're like, Oh, feelings? Yeah, I love sharing my feelings. I want to share them with you. Money? No problem. I want to share my money with you. My life. Someone wants to share their life with you is what I'm getting. So I do feel like you guys are going to have whatever you've been dreaming for, wishing for. You do need to still be patient, though, for, some things to manifest. Someone also maybe wants to work with you, or they want to offer you a position or some sort of opportunity to work together. They want to build with you. Someone wants you to be a part of their empire or a part of their team, a part of their life. They're trying to establish a connection with you or some sort of foundation. Ooh, they want you to be a part of it. I feel like you're being invited to something. Career-wise, or dealing with the arts, I kind of feel like someone wants you to be a part of their music group or their production group or like a singing group. Like, I know there aren't many groups right now, but it's other people involved. And these are professionals. These are people who are serious about what they do. And you're being offered, even if it's something spiritual, like maybe someone's inviting you to join their spiritual group. I feel too like maybe at first you didn't see eye to eye with this person, or there was some sort of friction. Maybe we were irritated with each other. You guys could start something, could have started off as enemies, frenemies. Someone wants to make amends, or they want to make peace. They want to let you know that if someone betrayed you, they want to let you know that they're done with that person and they just want to be friends or want to get back to where you guys were. Something is being eliminated. I feel like somebody's being eliminated. Especially if someone was a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone doesn't want to work with that person anymore. And I feel like someone feels bad about making a decision over you. Yeah. But I really feel like it can be love related, or it can be about, just something personal, but it does seem business related. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. We have the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Coins, the Tower, the Three of Wands, overall energy, Death, Five of Wands, and the World. All right, so somebody is tired of fighting, or they're done with it. Someone wants to let go and just move on. I also feel that maybe you could be comforting someone who is going through a loss or some sort of death. So somebody around you could be grieving or mourning, and you may be there to console them. And then because she looks like a ghost to me, somebody may see spirits or a ghost, and maybe that is hard for you to share with other people. And then there's that one person you can confide in and talk about crazy stuff like, I believe in ghosts. I believe in portals. I believe in time travel. I believe, like, there's someone that you can talk about fairies and ghosts and goblins and demons with. Like, there's that one person. I also feel like someone is a medium or is able to channel. Someone has some sort of a gift and they can relay messages from the grave. Now, it also looks like, yeah, someone's been wrestling with that. The fact that they're able to do that. They didn't want to. Someone is like, I don't want to talk to the dead. I don't want to see the dead. I don't want to, you know, I didn't hear that thing fall. I didn't see that picture fall down. Like, someone is fighting, and you know, I feel like spirit is just like, you know damn well you seen me trying to get your attention. Now listen. Now you listen to what I got to say. I feel like spirit trying to curse you out. Like, if you don't pay attention to what I got to say, something is a pattern. Like, your ancestors are trying to tell you about some sort of pattern, or something about something that needs to be fulfilled or completed, and you are fighting it. Something you may know how to do can help save humanity or can save, like, generations. And I talked about this before, and maybe, you know, the reason why I stumbled upon it is so that I can also relay this message for those of you that are, somebody said that it's called a death doula, someone who helps people cross over. So maybe for some of you, you need to learn or teach other people about the Book of the Dead. Like, they're saying don't go into the light. Like, that light is going to trap you back into this matrix. And if you're trying to escape this matrix, I've been finally able to listen to a little bit of Brother Rich. I mean, not Brother Rich, although I listen to him too. Oh, what is his name? Why am I getting their names mixed up? Brother Panic. And that lecture that he's been giving about, you know, crossing over, or like the Book of the Dead, but he's talking about it from someone else's book, and trying to break it down for, you know, people that are having might have a hard time understanding it. So, I'm kind of getting that same energy. Like, maybe it is time for people to wake up and know the truth. Like, maybe there's something to that. Like, no, don't go into the light. He was talking about how, and I only relay messages or information that I feel like resonated with me. So I'm like, that sounds kind of true for my soul. So let me kind of send it off to other people. So he was saying, like, when you see those images of loved ones when they cross over, when you cross over, or when, you know, what people report back, like, I saw my grandma and I saw my favorite uncle, and, you know, stuff like that. He's saying that those are basically manipulated images to get you to follow them into the light or whatever. And so he was saying, don't go into that light. And I'm not going to tell you how to journey or navigate the, you know, being dead or whatever, because that's not my specialty. But maybe it is something that you need to start looking into now. And I mentioned that because I am starting to get a lot of that energy in this reading, something about navigating death. So you probably need to know that for yourself, and then also for other people that have transitioned already that might need your help or assistance. All right, so someone also is psychic. So I do still feel like this, those of you that pick deck 2, this is still something very psychic going on. I feel like some of you are psychic, or you're dealing with someone that's very psychic or intuitive. There are secrets around you, or someone has a secret gift that they don't talk about with everybody, like I was saying. I'm also feeling, though, that some of you are looking in the mirror and you don't like what you see, or you aren't ready to see something. You're panicking or stressed out about some sort of reading. Either you gave yourself a reading and you are tweaking, or you've been listening to psychics, or, you know, you had a personal reading. Something's going on where you are tweaking about a reading that you had. It could have been a tarot reading. It could have been just any type of reading. Somebody might have read you and you were like, oh my God, like, I can't believe it. I'm losing my mind. Like, how did you pick that up? Or what do you mean? I don't want to deal with that. Like, someone is really tripping. They don't know how to handle it. And I'm looking at this phone. Something. Oh, somebody is also, again, kind of going bananas about some sort of spiritual phenomenon or paranormal activity. I feel like it's something that's calling you, or spirit is trying to get your attention. Now, it could be, though, that, you know, on a mundane level, yeah, you're stressed about someone trying to reach out to you, someone that you haven't talked to, but you're still haunted by those memories, especially in dreams. And you're like, why do I keep dreaming? What are my dreams trying to tell me? So it looks like you're freaking out because you can't figure out what some dream meant. Or why you keep dreaming about this person. I feel like someone is afraid to go to sleep at night, though, because she's got her coffee and trying to keep themselves distracted. Something is just getting overwhelming here. Now, 5 of Coins. Their depiction is just so different. I feel like this is more so about you being able to help, or you being able to speak out, or you having an upper hand, but you aren't doing anything about it. Like, someone is waiting for you to call, someone is waiting for you to offer some sort of assistance. They're like, well, I know you can help me, but I don't want to say anything. So someone around you might be suffering in silence. It could be you, but I feel like somebody around you is suffering in silence. They're hoping that you notice their silent pleas for help here. Now, also as a warning, oh my God, stay away from gambling. Like, somebody is wasting money, spending too much money, gambling, taking too many financial risks. Now it's just not the time. Maybe this already happened. Maybe you already wasted a lot of money in investments or stock or something. Now, what I will say is, if you do want to invest in stock, you might hit the jackpot dealing with death or coffins. Anything dealing with 8th house or Scorpion energies, coming into other people's money, occult things. So those of you that do go into stocks, I know I just said stay away from gambling, but I just saw a different story for that part. You might be very surprised. Ooh. I don't know why. I mean, no offense. I just feel like somebody is very late to the party about 9/11 being an inside job. Somebody's just like, oh my God, 9/11 was totally an inside job. And it's like, duh, like, you were calling us conspiracy theorists before, but now you see conspiracy theorists, from my understanding, is what a coin, that term was coined by CIA for people who basically ask questions. Oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. But why are the other 2 buildings falling down and no one says anything? The planes didn't run into the other 2 buildings. Oh, you know, the smoke and the heat from you know, the Twin Towers made the other buildings fall down. It's like, what? Does that make sense to you? But whatever. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking at a burning building. Now, also, off that subject, I feel like somebody does need a place to stay, or they are going to need a place to stay. Like, someone might lose their privileges. I almost got the image of someone on Section 8 and living with somebody who has a criminal record, and they get caught, and it's just like, no, you cannot have Section 8 and you know, with someone that has a criminal record. So I kind of feel like someone gets their privileges taken away because of their background, like in regards to a living situation. It also looks like maybe someone needs to live with you because they just, you know, something happens and they can't live on their own anymore. They lost their place. Maybe they lost it. They got evicted, or maybe there was a fire. But it does look like maybe someone is going to have to come live with you. And then, because I was talking about so much paranormal activity, and this is making me think of the condo and Ghostbusters, maybe someone does feel like, that shit, my place is like haunted. Like, get me out of here. Like, what can I do? Somebody's phone might be blowing up, especially if you are someone who does, what do you call it? Cleansings, any type of, you know, exorcisms or something like that. Like somebody's phone might be blowing up because they're like, oh my God, my place, please come over. Like, I'll pay whatever it takes, like, get this energy out of my home. Like, so if you are a psychic or someone who does things like that, your phone could be blowing up because of that. Now I also feel though that there is going to be some sort of disruption, some sort of unexpected loss, and you know, the next week for you might be questionable. Like, you really don't know what's going to happen next. Like, this to me is leaving on an open-ended question, or something is unanswered, or you have to have an open mind about your future. Somebody also may be getting ready to relocate and just kind of feel like, let's travel across the world. Let's live here. Like, I've never been to this side of the world. Let's see what it's like. So I kind of feel like maybe someone is traveling or relocating. It also looks like something is being revealed. Something is falling apart. Yeah, I just feel like someone's world is getting ready to be shook, and then we got the world out. Someone's world is getting ready to be shook, and it's just like, you're going to wonder like, okay, what next? What do I do next? And you need to have an open mind in regards to your options. I also see something being in plain sight, but it still catches you off guard. I also see someone that has some sort of infestation in their home. I want to say something is in a corner of the home, maybe the left corner, the north left corner of the home. It could be bugs, it could be an animal, it could be a bird nesting. You might be getting crazy spirit messages. Somebody's definitely moving even though they don't really want to. Or someone has recently moved in with you, and it's a matter of working out differences. Somebody is also very good at convincing you to let them do something. They're putting a lot of pressure on you. You're going to feel obligated to do something. You're going to feel like something is your responsibility. Someone's very good at playing mind games. Could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Something also looks like a taste of your own medicine. Ooh. We got death again. Ooh, and tower again. Something's definitely falling apart, and it's like scattering, like what to do. Like, what are my options? What do I do now? You all be prepared. Be prepared, because something is ending or falling apart and you are going to be scattered like a scatterbrain. You're like, oh my God, what do I do? What's going to happen next? This is very unexpected. You didn't have, even if you had a plan B for something, it's like, did we have a plan C? Like, what do we do? You are gonna have to improvise a situation. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to improvise, make do. Spiritually, again, this is some haunting stuff. It is a somebody's place is infested with ghosts or spirits. On a mundane side, it's rodents or something. Rodents, birds, roaches, something. Gnats, fruit flies. If this is not the house, I just heard something about your privacy being, what do you call it? Being hacked, basically. Some sort of vulnerability in your privacy. Like something's hacked. Something's unstable. Somebody in an argument, in a heated argument, somebody may definitely say something that they can't recover from. Or it's like you can't take that back. Like, no, it's already out there. That's how you feel. I'm hearing Stacy and I'm hearing Tabitha for somebody. Somebody's foundation is going to be shook. That's it. If it's a mental breakdown or emotional breakdown, I feel like something had to happen so that now there can be a recovery. Oh my goodness. I feel like an air sign found a clever way to get their point across. And I feel like maybe you were thrown off by what they said, or you as an air sign, maybe this happened to you. I heard the name Doggo. So I don't know, someone, I know that's like a nickname, but maybe someone actually calls their dog Doggo. Somebody also has a dog that looks more so like a raccoon. Or what's that thing from Galaxy of the oh, what is that Marvel movie? You know, the little talking raccoon. It's a raccoon, right? Now, it also looks like the Five of Coins is about someone doing some sort of soul searching and understanding that something was coming from within. It's like, oh, this has been coming from within. So then going back to a ghost situation too, for some of you, it still could be ghosts, but for some of you, it might be something about poltergeist activity. So a poltergeist activity is really about someone whose energy is so powerful that it can cause disturbances in the home. So someone might have that type of unusual gift. I guess it's a gift. It's a strange phenomenon, put it that way. That could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that has that ability. I feel like too, the more someone tries to suppress their feelings or their thoughts, the more they become exposed, the worse something gets. You also may have been in denial of your feelings or in denial of someone. You might discover that a water sign was, I want to say a rat. I don't want to be harsh, but I feel like maybe a water sign was like a rat. So they ratted you out, or they did something dirty. They did you dirty. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could have done something to sabotage your situation. Could be a love situation, job situation. Yeah, overall I'm getting something could have been your own fault. Or you discover that you are really your own worst enemy regardless of what someone else did. You might not like the way someone is magnifying you, your insides. Or you don't like the way someone sees through you. Or like how they read you. Yeah, you're like, I don't like this person reading me. Especially if someone is very personal, very private. You also need to trust your intuition about something. You keep trying to deny something or close someone off. I feel like you're trying to move on from someone even though their spirit is haunting you. And you might be in denial about it. Someone does want to work something out. Someone may have been communicating indirectly. Yeah. Someone wants to pick up where you left off. Someone's also been getting readings on you, or you've been getting readings on someone. Trying to see how somebody still feels about you. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, Judgment. Overall energy, we have the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. I feel like some of you are wanting to pursue a dream, and that is something that you're going to be working towards. This dream could be, you know, a career dream job. It could be a romantic interest, but I feel like you are wanting to pursue that dream. I also feel like you guys have been dreaming a lot, or it seems like you've been having a lot of dream visitations, where you are hugged up or embracing someone, but then they have to go away. They have to leave. I feel like somebody's been trying to let you know that they're coming for you. Now, it does look like you've been looking at something through rose-tinted glasses, or you've been in love with an illusion. But at the same time, it looks like you're ready to confront it and see if it's real. So maybe you haven't really had an opportunity to live out some sort of fantasy or dream. And you're like, you know what? Maybe it is an illusion, but I want to at least see it for myself. Maybe this could be the greatest thing that ever happened to me, or maybe not. Maybe I'll fall flat on my face. Maybe I'll be heartbroken, but I want to see it. I want to at least see. I don't want to live in a fantasy anymore. So I feel like for some of you, you're getting ready, or you're getting prepared to confront something that you've been dreaming or fantasizing about, and you want to know if it is all cracked up to be what you thought. Now also, you could be involved with a water sign: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe someone that has Venus in Scorpio. And it looks like someone's also been preparing to share something with you, or you have been preparing to share something with someone. I feel like you guys have also been finding creative ways to incorporate something into your work, something that you're passionate about. So maybe you've been incorporating romantic feelings or love into your work. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you, create certain things. Or if you just work a 9-to-5, it's like you're trying to work, but at the same time you're daydreaming and you're always fantasizing about love, especially if you like to listen to music while you work and you're just like lost. And you're like, oh my God, every time I listen to music, I just get lost. I zone out and I think about love and I think about blah, blah, blah. It doesn't just have to be about love, but it does look like you can zone out whenever you listen to music. Now I do get that someone needs to work on their emotional expression, because someone is like very closed off emotionally, or has some sort of emotional blockage, and I feel like that's something that needs to be worked on. Someone also needs to learn how to express their feelings. So I mean, it's the same thing, but someone needs to learn how to work on expressing themselves or showing their feelings. Someone also may have been acting mean or crabby, but that's because they are in love but can't show it, or because they're just hiding their emotions. So they're coming off as crabby, and what you're seeing is just, like some sort of protective barrier, or that's how you are being perceived, as someone crabby. You also may need to make some sort of decision, but it's like you don't want to make emotional decision. I do get like a lot of like your emotions are clouding your judgment. Maybe you're just someone who just does not want to be in love. Like maybe being in love just distracts you from work or your life. And it's like, man, I don't like falling in love, because when I fall in love, I lose myself, or I invest all my time and energy into that person. So I feel like someone is trying to figure some things out. You seem pretty emotional. This is like an emotional group here, or those of you that are going to experience something very emotional. I feel too like sometimes you feel lost, or you don't even know what's wrong with you emotionally. You just know that something's missing in your life. I do feel like whatever is missing is something that maybe deals with love or a lost passion, something that you lost along the way. And you're like, how do I find it? When is it coming back? Like, what do I do with myself? I need to figure it out. It also looks like the minute you decide to give up hope, or you lose direction, or you just feel lost completely, that's when something appears to you, or that's when you have some sort of clarity about what you need to do or the direction that you need to go in. It does look like Spirit is beckoning you or trying to get you to pursue your dreams or your goals. If you feel like you missed an opportunity in the past, this is a resurrection of it. So something will resurface for you. With Judgment too, I feel like something is about looking in a mirror, or looking in at your own reflection. I feel like you guys are also going to be very motivated, but it's like you had to go through the fire first. Like something was not a walk in the park. You had to go through the fire so that you could be purified, so that you would have no expectations about something. Something needs to be a blank canvas. I feel like you are going to be able to see something for what it is now. You're going to be ready. Those of you that were also afraid of something, it's like now you're ready. It also looks like something has been refined. Now, if this has to do with anything that you've been working on, some sort of a project, and you weren't happy with it, and you were like, I don't like my work, I don't like this project, it's like you've been refining something over and over again, and now it's ready. Some of you were not ready to confront your past. And I feel like you tried to lose yourself in your work or just everyday routine. And now I feel like it's time to face the music. Something that you've been putting off or procrastinating is going to emerge or be revealed. Now this is kind of off, but I'm also getting something about like Genie in a bottle. So maybe some of you are realizing that something actually manifested. Or maybe in an unusual way, something is like a dream come true or a wish fulfillment. I also feel like something is going to happen very unexpectedly. Someone may enter your life, or you may walk into an opportunity even though you weren't looking for it. Yeah, your luck could change. I feel like you weren't looking for something, but it found you. And I don't know what this is. It can be career related, spiritual, or relationship. Two of Cups. Even though it is Two of Cups and it is, you know, kind of pointing at a relationship or something romantic, it can still be you connecting with something that is meant for you, like finding that perfect job or that perfect home. I feel like you walk right into it. You walk into this opportunity, it finds you. For some of you, it could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also may have needed to let something go. Something was weighing you down emotionally. And I feel like a weight is being lifted off of you. Or the minute you're relieved of some sort of heavy emotion is when something is going to be renewed. Something starts over. I feel like you're getting to start something over from scratch. I'm sorry. I'm just like, it sounds like birds fighting up against my window. Yeah, so I do feel like something's going on with an earth sign where maybe an earth sign has been indirect with you. And there's been like a lot of missed opportunities because of miscommunication, or indirect communication. But I feel like that's going to change. I feel like someone was not ready to talk or express something, but now they are. I feel like too, if someone's been pretending to be someone they're not, that they're not doing that anymore, someone is going to come clean and reveal their true identity. Oh my God, the birds are going nuts. Yeah. I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to start from scratch. Mainly in a love situation, but it can also be anything. Career related or spiritually related. Let me see what you're walking away from here. Now this Eight of Cups also looks like it's more so expressing what someone truly feels. Like maybe you feel like things haven't been the same without someone, or they feel this way about you. It's really mutual because I'm looking at these 2s and 6s. So I feel like there was a mutual sense of giving up hope, or a mutual sense of longing for someone, or feeling like someone was the one that got away, or just nothing being the same since, and wanting to find that feeling again. Like someone has been in search of that missing element, that missing feeling, and have not found it, or you may be that person that just contains, or you know, is the image of everything that this person has been looking for. And I'm not, when I say image, I'm not just talking about physical appearance. I'm talking about, you know, just everything. I feel like there's also someone that's very sad or depressed around you. It could be you, but I also feel like it's someone around you or someone coming towards you. Definitely seems like a single father or single parent vibes. Someone else also secretly views you as someone who's unattainable, or something that is far-fetched, but that's not the case. That's not the reality. And then something about the Emperor and a High Priestess still look like divine masculine and divine feminine to me. Somebody is exhausted, or they're just tired of missing you, or you're tired of missing somebody. It's like, I'm tired of missing them. I also feel like something's already been established. Something already has a strong foundation. Something is deeply rooted, deeply rooted. I feel like something is going on where you're already deeply connected with someone, or deeply connected with some sort of opportunity. Like you're already glued to something, so you can't let it go, or you can't just watch something fade away. I feel like somebody has definitely been trying to get your attention, or you have been trying to get someone's attention. But it's more so about thinking that somebody can read your mind. And if that person doesn't acknowledge your efforts, you feel like letting go or giving up. I also feel like someone was confused about who the one was or who their soulmate was. They were like, I thought this person was the one. It didn't work out. So now I'm confused. Where do I go? There have been people trying to get your attention romantically, but you just could not give people the time of day because your heart was still stuck on somebody else. And maybe now you see something for what it is, or, you know, maybe now you're ready to move out of that space. I feel like really there's a fire sign that's been trying to get your attention, but something's missing from the connection. You're like, why is something missing? I thought this fire sign was my soulmate, but there's a disconnect. And now you're ready to just kind of let it go, or maybe now you're going to understand why there was a disconnect. I also feel like some of you can't seem to stop fantasizing about somebody who's at a distance too. Like you're really turned on by this person. And it's also something about your fantasies about this person is taboo for whatever reason. And that's also maybe one of the reasons why you're against it or fighting it. But I also see you overcoming something and just embracing something for what it is. Embracing your taboo situation. All right, so those are the messages that I have. Hopefully it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.